is Florence and I'm from Shibu's Cafe, and today I'm here to show you how to make some really fresh home brewed coffee in your own kitchen with some very simple equipment. Now I'm going to introduce to you some equipment that you need in order for this home brewing coffee to work. Number one, most important piece of equipment is this thing called the Mr. Clever Dripper. It comes in a box like this, okay, and it comes in a lid like that. You can buy this from any specialty. Second piece of equipment you will need are the filter papers. Okay, there are two kinds. One that it says here unbleached, okay, or you can buy this kind. This is bleached, the Melita brand. I think this can also be found easily in any department store kitchen section. Next thing you will need is a kettle that looks like that. You can see the long thin spout. But in case you don't have something like this, you can always use any other substitute at home, as long as it has a clear spout for you to pour the water easily into the filter. Weighing scale. This you should have in the kitchen. If you don't, go buy it. Good investment. Next, a timer. Very cheap one from Daiso. Also a thermometer. You can find easily in Daiso. If you don't have a thermometer, well, maybe we can stick the finger in the water, but I don't recommend that. Okay, I'll teach you another method. And common dinner spoon. And don't forget the most important thing, your coffee. Now, I'm assuming that most of you don't have a grinder at home. So I suggest when you buy your beans from the local roaster, tell your local roaster you want them to grind the beans for Clever Dripper, so they will know exactly what size to grind. Okay, alright, first thing you need to do is to fold the filter paper. Okay, I'll show you how to fold it. Fold it once like this, and then fold it at the back like this. Okay. And after that, you put the filter paper into the filter. It should fit exactly nicely, just like that. Make sure when you buy the filter paper, you buy it for the 1x2, because it's the same size. If you buy anything that's like 2x4 or something, it'll be a much bigger size. Okay, so you got to get the right size filter paper. Turn on your weighing machine. Make sure that, okay, sometimes the weighing machine is, this weighing machine is tagged to ounce. Depending on how your weighing machine works, sometimes it's grams. But I want it for ounce, so I tag it to ounce. Okay. How do you tell that the temperature of the water is just right? When you lift the lid and you see that the steam that's coming up is kind of going up straight and it's quite a steady stream, probably the water has reached I would say 93, 92 degrees, and that's about the right temperature for brewing. Before you put the dripper on top of the weighing scale, what you need to do is, because this is unbleached, this is bleach paper, you need to pour some hot water in to remove the smell from the paper. Otherwise, your coffee will come out smelling of paper. So you notice how it's easy to pour. So if you have an electric kettle, it's actually quite difficult to maneuver. So something like this will be enough. You don't really need to fill it up. It's just to remove the paper smell. Alright, what you do is just place this over here. See, the water goes right into it. Okay, so now the water's gone. You can pour the powder into this back on top of the weighing scale. Okay, tear it so that it goes back to 0. Okay, now just pour the water in. Just pour the water in. Now, if you don't have a weighing scale, what you can do is pour the water in until it reaches about maybe 90% of the container. If you have a weighing scale, then pour water until it's about 7 to 7.1, that's fine. Quickly turn on the timer, start. The timer will run. Okay, at 30 seconds, you need to give this a good stir with a spoon. Just stir it for a little bit. Just leave it aside for a while. In the meantime, the hot water remains here so that it can warm up your container. So don't throw the hot water away until you are ready to place the dripper on top of the container. It's almost another 15 seconds. Okay, now you can pour the hot water into your serving cup. And what this does is it keeps your serving cup warm. So you're recycling hot water. saving the planet. Okay, 130. Now place the paper on top and just let it do its job. Now, if the coffee takes too long to filter down into the container, it probably means that the roaster has ground it too fine. So the fineness of grind needs to be between coarse sugar and caster sugar. It cannot be too fine like caster sugar. It cannot be too coarse like coarse sugar. So somewhere in between will be good. And notice the minute you lift it off, it doesn't flow anymore. That's the beauty of this clever dripper. And ready to serve. There you have it. Beautifully brewed, fresh coffee. Enjoy. Very easy to clean. Just remove the filter paper like this, throw it away, wash, and that's it.